it solves that problem of trading, reselling these types of Switch games that are sold in cases. And obviously, I prefer the actual real game cards with the games on the card, and those are all still here. The reason this is important, though, is that for some smaller developers and publishers especially, this offers a way to get into retail stores. So you take advantage of that space in a retail shop, which Nintendo is very great
Guardian turret active.
without putting it for small games especially, indie stuff, but even just like, I hate to say shovelware stuff, so I don't know, but you see them all over here in Germany. But it's a way to get onto these shows without having to pay. There's no concern about the actual game cards going away, but they've come up with a better solution for the digital retail keys. The only thing that's weird about it is some of the pricing stuff, which we'll get to.
Right, yes, it does seem to be the prices are going up. Yes, which is not great, but I'm going to be curious to see how big some of the download sizes are. Indicative of the amount of money they need to physically spend on making the cartridge.
Well, the original Switch had very small cartridges, remember? So, that you could buy. I assume that the minimum cartridge size
Enemy
is
spotted.
probably
Down
gonna
there.
be
Enemy. Watch out. Down there.
And I don't know what the maximum size is.
On your tail.
One would assume it would be significantly larger than the max 64 gig cards for Switch. Yeah, I think very
Relocating.
few games use that. It's extremely very expensive.
Turret play. Taking damage.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure how this one happened.
Don't think you
It's
back
the sort
active.
of quote-unquote mistake / error / leak that you wouldn't expect from a gigantic company like Microsoft. But yesterday, The Verge reported that, essentially Microsoft had leaked its own front-end update showing that you have the ability to access Steam games within the Xbox user interface. And this was quickly withdrawn and replaced with a user interface that did not show that Steam games being accessible on the Xbox user interface. But basically, it just seems to be further fuel to the fire, which suggests that there's going to be a grand unification of digital storefronts within the Xbox.
The retros are re-engaging.
Same ecosystem, but
Return.
basically
But
the
if I were the
front-end
big
shell
splash,
of
then I'd be
PC.
looking over my shoulder.
And
Jump pad.
Alex, what do you make of this?
Well, this is good in the aspect that you'll be able to kind of like video game.
Enemy over there. Placing a turret.
Splash just wiped out several opponents in
Games
one
from
go.
within one. It's kind of like adding
Astounding!
on
A total team
Steam,
takedown by a
but
contestant in the big splash. And it all
this
happened in the blink of an
this
eye.
is I think the only way forward. Microsoft
What a way to
really
open the
has.
match. The
A lot of
Socialites
people
land the first
have
cash
built
out.
up libraries
Now that's how to
themselves
make an
ever
entrance.
since the beginning of Steam. And if you want to use either you're going to be using Steam Big Picture mode, like Oliver talked about, or you're going to want to do something native.
The
within
retros
Windows
are
under the Steam
responding and hoping to
project, and I
recreate
think
those
this is pretty
glory
much the
days.
only way they're going to be able to make this realizable in the immediate
The
short
Socialites
term.
are dazzling
One thing
the
I'm
crowd.
curious
They're
about
opening
though
Vault
is
2.
how much info can be plugged out of that other than just like the equivalent of an exe shortcut. Because one thing you want to know is whether or not it is a cache thing. You maybe want to know the sound of these things. You'd kind of want to know
Greatly
some
appreciated.
information about a game and
The
that
Socialites
like
swooped
you
up
would
the
in a
cash box.
typical Steam menu or in a
Isaac
typical
Newton.
I'm curious to see how much interoperability there is.
Oliver?
Yeah, I mean, this is certainly a very welcome change. I think that it's necessary for the Steam to set up a huge slot. Obviously, very important for the experience you would expect that Xbox would eventually have, whether it's through the Xbox
The
app
big
or
splash
through
got the
the
cash box.
Thank you.
Probably the latter, but I presume it would have some integration with the
A
Xbox app
reminder
as
that
well.
our contestants
But
will
the nice thing is effective
Deterioration during
for
our
navigating it
low-gravity
with the
event.
controller.
It's
Jump
all
pad
fun and
deployed.
games in the
In
arena.
particular, it's basically not
The
really
big splash
accessible.
jump into the
with
deep end.
what
Cash
you
out underway.
control the D-pad. You can make selections, but you can't actually switch type of path, which is great. You can't really
Drop the
very
mine.
integration. So I think they have a lot of areas to go with. I don't know if they'll do it all at once, or roll it out gradually. Certainly this one seems to suggest a bit of a lot of but I would hope that, yeah, in the focus
Going over there.
pretty well for the players to do that individual fixing.
Thanks, you're a star.
My thoughts on
The
this, well, I think
socialites
you're
have been
quite
wiped out
right.
again.
It's in the
Clear. Using
the
defense.
other big winners is essentially just fairly low population. The concept of being able to access
Jump pad here.
Xbox games and Steam games within a single unified launcher, it's actually nothing new. I don't think, there
The
are solutions
socialites are
right now.
back
In
in
fact,
play.
basically all that Androids already ship with their own rudimentary launchers that allow you to have what you might call a one-stop shop to all of the different titles that are installed on your PC. The issue is, of course, that it is really what's happening with game updates, what's
We're at the
happening
end
with
of this
patch
game show,
updates.
lads.
All of the information that
spectacle.
Steam offers. What about beta versions?
Play.
I honestly think that we're going to be integrating other stores. You can't just keep it basic. It's got to be more than that. Otherwise, we're going to end up going back to the same problem. I've still got to to 60 basically. And that's problematic, I think. I think, if we're going to be advertising a system that does everything, it's got to do everything. It's got to be able to access those features. And it's going to be tricky. It may require some sort of pickup.
The socialites mix polished strategy with high society pace to grab the win. On behalf of all of us
Now,
here at the
obviously,
finals,
it's
thanks